Well, good morning and welcome to the Cairngorms National Park. Well, actually, welcome back to the Cairngorms National Park. We stayed exactly here, I think, on our second or third day in the van on the way up north. And today, I'm going to spend most of it in a library. Really got to catch up on some stuff. Obviously, with the lack of solar and the power requirements, haven't been keeping on top of things digitally, so got to do that. But this place is beautiful. I'm going to hit the library. Really good library actually. It looks like they're open until 10 o'clock at night. And actually there's a park run at the area as well. And we're hoping to do the park run tomorrow. And there's showers at the leisure centre, so yes. And then hopefully Saturday afternoon, Sunday and Monday, explore a bit more of what the Cairngorms has to offer. But for now, back to the van. Pancakes.
I think we've got small fat ones today.
Oi. Nicola, can you tell me why we've spent all this money on a van and you're sitting on a 50p stool on the floor while Guinness lords it up on the...
Because she's a little princess.
Yes. Oh.
We did park run yesterday.
We did do park run yesterday. We did Aviemore park run. Haven't ran in a long time. Nicola's been injured and I've been lazy. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to have some toast and then we're going to head out. Apparently, chance of seeing some red squirrels. Yesterday where we were parked up, we got to feed some cold tits, hand feed some cold tits. They came down. It was fantastic to hear them all buzzing all around your head. So yeah, right. So toast, then red squirrels. Toast to eat, red squirrels to see.
Yeah, definitely don't get it the wrong way round.
That's where translation gets a little bit. I was looking on Park for Night about 6 months ago for someone to stay in Glencoe. And I read one of the comments, brilliant place to stay. All we found was one man eating squirrels. I probably wouldn't have stayed there. And this is why I struggle to get B-roll. If she's not kind of stopping to kind of go, what are you doing? Why are you stopping? She's thinking I'm some kind of crazy axe murderer hiding in the forest.
Who lurks behind a tree like that and then just pops out?
People trying to get B-roll. That's who. Haven't seen anything much yet. Heard a woodpecker and just as we looked up it flew off, but no red squirrels as yet.
I think obviously my camouflage isn't good enough.
Anyone spot her?
I'm a bit like Where's Wally, aren't I?
Oh,
without all the other Wallies.
On so many levels. Reminds me of a Christmas present my mum bought my nephew, my brother's son. It was a Where's Wally book. I don't think she had realised that it wasn't actually a Where's Wally book. Instead you had to find appendages dressed as, well, in Wally's outfit. Where's Willy? So Nicola discovers a new species pretty much on a weekly basis. Today's new species is a...
Pole martin. Cross between a polecat and a pine martin. But I don't even know what a polecat is.
Pole martin. I'm sure we have talked about the fact that Nicola also saw a six-legged mammal.
I did. It ran across the road in front of me. It's quite small.
So
Or its legs were moving really quickly. I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't six.
pole martins and six-legged mammals.
I could actually be a genius without people sort of realising it. Unlikely, but...
On that note, I think it's time for second coffee.
looks more like a wallaby.
So we need to write down wallaby along with a pole martin.
You get wallabies in the UK. And then one looks like a meerkat, but I think it might be just a log or something.
You get wallabies in the UK?
You do. Yeah. You do. I've seen them. I've seen them before in the UK. I have. Google wallabies in the UK and I bet you'll find some.
There is not wallabies in the UK.
There are.
Help me out here.
There's a picture of one.
What do you mean you've seen it?
I've seen wallabies. They're escaped things normally.
And where have you seen it?
I don't know where have I seen it. I've seen one wandering about.
Just dandering down the road.
Here we go. Wild wallabies in the UK. Bennett's wallaby has been introduced all over the place in the UK, including on Herm in the Channel Islands. See, I'm not so stupid.
And have you ever seen one?
I have.
Where though?
On Herm. We have been to Herm.
Evening forks. Forks. Spoons as well. Evening folks. So it is Monday evening. It is a bit of a dank day out there. Not that we've seen any of it. We've been hunkered down in the library. It was a beautiful, beautiful, misty, foggy morning this morning. So I managed to get out and do a little bit of misty woodland photography. Guinness is just getting her food on. Oh, where are you off to? She'd like leave me alone. So the van has to go into Inverness tomorrow, so we're just going to stay up here. Nicola had to work late, so we're just going to stay in this area. We're around Aviemore, and then we're going to head down tomorrow morning to Inverness. Hopefully a very quick fix. We still believe that it's just a sensor issue. Hopefully.
Can you drive me quickly down to the village?
Why?
I want to get a fridge magnet.
Well, good morning guys, and welcome to Glencapel. Lovely little place. We just stopped here because we're visiting friends who live just outside Lockerbie. Great little sort of site, access to a little cafe, access to a pub if you wanted to, toilets here as well, donation based. We actually stayed here last year just after we had a little bit of a prang in the van. I'll link to that video up there. So we had hoped that today we were going to go and visit the Calaverock Wildlife Centre. Really fantastic place to see migrating birds, barnacle geese, things like that. But unfortunately, Nicola's got a big job on, so we have to go into Annan, I think it is, to the local library. So it's a library day, but hey ho, needs must and all that.
It pays for the cake. It pays for the cake, so it's worth doing.
True that. So we're actually with really good friends, Tony and Carol, who have just opened up their B&B here in Waterbeck, just across the border in Scotland. So we're taking advantage of a wonderfully home cooked breakfast. Beautiful place. Look at the views you get actually. Yeah, as you can see, stunning views. So this is, in fact, I'll link up here. You met Tony and Carol last year at the Bird Fair. In fact, I think at this point Tony was giving me a beer and then it all went a bit blurry after that. And this is Carol doing, oh my goodness. Oh. So yes, so if you're passing through from north to south heading up into Scotland, come and stay here.
South to north. I always have to correct you on something.
Or north to south.
Yeah, but you said head out, I headed up into Scotland.
See what she's doing? Even when we've got company. Anyway, so yeah, I'll put a link to their B&B. Come and stay here. We had dinner last night as well. It was fantastic. So, and I'll link to their. They're both. In fact, they've just finished. Look, they have just finished 9 years on the road. So 9 years full time on the road. They also run photographic safaris. In fact, as you can see, a lot of their stuff this is obviously from, I think it's maybe from Calaverock, perhaps, but a lot of the artwork around here is actually their own artwork from various parts of the world, their photography. So I'll link all of that, but for now I think it's time to put this down and put that in our belly. So come stay here. fantastic. Well guys, first and foremost, apologies for the poor audio quality. I just realised that we didn't record an outro. So we're giving an outro here because we are just about to cross the border into
England!
That sucks.
Now maybe everybody won't hate me.
Right. We'll catch up next week from England.